Look at the rest of these. If you want a small, here's the sign. Here it is right here. Sold out. Right there. Oh, okay. Well, let me get a medium. Sold out. Let me get a large. Sold out. Let me get an extra large. Sold out. Hey, 2XL. Sold out.
Picture this. Sophie Cunningham's Indiana Fever jerseys hit the shelves, and before anyone can blink, they're gone. Snapped up in hours. Fans are ecstatic, but rival WNBA players, they're throwing full-on tantrums, and it's all tied to the unstoppable Caitlin Clark effect. What's got the league so rattled that stars are losing their cool over a tank top? It's not just a sellout, it's a power shift, and Sophie and Caitlin are at the center of it. Buckle up, because this drama's about to spill everywhere.
Jersey. Oh, I love this. It's like I'm a rookie all over again. Oh,
That's great. That's great. Like she's a rookie all over again. I heard Cece laughing at the end, so I guess Caitlin Clark's in the room.
It started with those jerseys disappearing faster than free pizza at a party. 1 minute, Fever fans are refreshing the site. The next, every size, small, medium, large, even 2XL, is wiped out. Hours, not days. That's all it took for Sophie Cunningham's name to turn into gold. People who couldn't name a WNBA team last week were suddenly begging for a restock. The Fever's online store went from stocked to barren, and the internet erupted. But while fans cheered, some big names across the league were watching with jaws on the floor.
I'm so excited. Like when I say that I am refreshed and I am motivated and I just like kind of feel like my spark is back. Everyone thinks I've been feisty. You've not even seen the feisty side of me yet. So this should be really fun.
Because here's the kicker. Rival players didn't see it coming. Aja Wilson's merch is reportedly still gathering dust in Vegas, and Angel Reese's Chicago Sky gear barely moving. Sources on X are buzzing that these stars and others are stunned as Sophie's jerseys vanish while their own sit ignored. Imagine grinding all season only to watch a newcomer's tank top outshine your legacy. No one's admitting it outright, but the silence is loud and the envy's thicker than ever, and that's when Indiana's fans turned it up a notch.
Oh gosh, this is the first time I've seen my jersey. Oh, I love this. It's like I'm a rookie all over again.
Fever supporters aren't just fans, they're a force. They've got Sophie's back like it's a blood oath, buying out jerseys faster than scalpers can list them. Last year, the team couldn't pack the lower bowl, now they're outselling everyone. Compare that to Chicago, where Angel Reese's hype should have sparked a riot, but the Skies Arena still feels like a ghost town. Indiana's faithful don't mess around. They've got hats, shirts, and probably Caitlin Clark car decals on order. They're not waiting for greatness, they're claiming it, and what happened next would shock everyone.
Finally here! Got it! All right.
The tantrums kicked in hard. Whispers are flying that rival players are tossing shade left and right. Subtle digs on socials, salty comments in interviews. One ex-post hinted Aja Wilson rolled her eyes at Sophie's hype during a recent chat, while another claimed Reese's crew is bitter. Clark's shadow looms so large. No one's throwing fists, but the pettiness is peak WNBA drama. They're mad Sophie's stealing the spotlight. Matter still that Caitlin's boosting her, and the jersey sellout. That was the last straw, but Sophie's not here to play peacemaker. She's here to dominate.
And it still says low stock, 1 item left. 1 item left, y'all. Sophie Cunningham just showed up in Indy. Hasn't played a game yet. And that commenter wasn't lying.
She strutted into Indiana like she owns the place, all swagger and zero apologies. Sophie Cunningham hoops like she's settling a grudge, elbows flying, trash talk flowing, and a grin that says she's loving the chaos. She's promised fans her feisty side's just warming up, and after 6 years with Phoenix's legends like Diana Taurasi, she's ready to unleash hell. Her trade to the Fever in February wasn't just a move, it was a statement. Poolside when she got the call, her first words were, "We're winning a championship." That fires why her jerseys flew and why Caitlin Clark's effect makes it unstoppable.
I was really blessed to have some really great teammates. You get to learn from the GOAT, Diana Taurasi. You've had a lot of people going in and out of that program. They've won championships. And so there's just a lot to learn. And I think that when this opportunity came about, when I first heard about it, I was so excited. Like I just knew that it was my time to get outside my comfort zone. The style of play that you guys are playing here, that Stephanie is going to bring here, it's run and gun.
Because Caitlin's the X factor here. The rookie phenom's got a shot so deadly, defenders are rethinking their careers. Pair that with Sophie's grit, and you've got a duo that's got the league shook. Locker room clips show Clark cracking up as Sophie gushes over her new threads. Chemistry that's already electric. Sophie's vowed to protect her teammate, ready to bulldoze anyone who steps to Clark. Rivals aren't just mad about jerseys, they're terrified of facing this combo on the court, and then Nike dropped the ball big time.
But for me, I'm excited to be closer to home. I'm excited to deep dive into the community of Indiana. I've already met a lot of really cool people. I'm excited to inspire the next generation of young boys and girls around here, get to know the community more. But I promise you that I'm just ready to just like win.
They weren't ready for this. Sophie's jerseys hit and Nike's supply chain crumbled. Fans raged online. How is it sold out already? As scalpers flipped them on eBay for hundreds. One guy bragged about snagging 6 only to get mobbed by teens promising payback. Nike's scrambling, probably sketching limited edition drops to milk this hype. The sellout didn't just spark tantrums, it exposed how badly they underestimated Sophie and Clark's pull. Rival players saw that fumble and felt the sting even deeper, and this mess is shaking up the whole WNBA.
Of course, if you're a real sports fan, sometimes it makes it a little bit harder to celebrate some players because your love for other players. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Steph Curry, LeBron James, it don't matter what side of the fence you fall on. You're going to hate on one and you're going to love the other, but you got to give credit where credit is due. The Caitlin Clark effect is a real thing.
Because this isn't just drama, it's a tipping point. Sophie and Caitlin are dragging women's basketball into the spotlight, and Indiana's leading the charge. Fever fans are turning games into a movement, while other teams scramble to keep up. The league's buzzing louder than ever in 2025, and this jersey fiasco's the proof. Rivals can't ignore it. They're either joining the hype or getting left behind. Sophie's tank top didn't just sell out, it flipped the script and Clark's star power lit the fuse. But the rivals aren't done yet.
Watch them put the beats on a lot of these ladies in the WNBA until that time comes. It's just like I stated, one of those two is not going to be here next year, bro. And they got all the pieces that they need to have to win a championship this year. No question. I believe they can get it done. It's going to be a battle, because you quite essentially put a bunch of ladies together that's never played with each other. I don't see it being bad to where, like somebody's going to be more ball dominant than the other. I think the ball should stay in Caitlin Clark's hands.
What's their next play? Some say they'll fire back with their own merch pushes. Maybe Aja drops a signature line to reclaim her throne. Others bet on-court revenge is coming, with Sophie and Clark facing a gauntlet of ticked-off stars. Rumors are swirling about heated matchups and more shade online. Will they cool off or double down on the tantrums? One thing's for sure, Sophie and Caitlin aren't backing down, and this league's about to get louder. So who's really winning this war, Fever fans or the rivals? Sophie Cunningham's jersey sold out, rivals lost their minds, and Caitlin Clark's effect turned it into a full-blown saga. Indiana's not just a team now, it's a threat, and the WNBA's feeling the heat. Stick around, because this showdown's only heating up. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and tell us who's coming out on top in this chaos.